Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson, all the way from Detroit to Chicago to your speakers and headphones. I appreciate you tuning in to the first interactive sports podcast, a community that makes sure your voice is heard. So if you hear something you don't like throughout the episode, give us a call at 219-413-9405. Or even if you hear something you disagree with or just want to outsmart me, go ahead, give us a call at 219-413-9405. But look, it's a lot going on in the NBA playoffs right now. Man, everybody is on the brink of elimination. You got 4 different teams on the brink of elimination at this point. And the most exciting one and the most surprising one is actually probably the Golden State Warriors, the defending champs. They're down 3-1 against the Lakers, a play-in team. What the hell? Like, this is crazy. And I'll be the first to admit, I ain't gonna lie to you. In the beginning of the season, I remember I said the Lakers are going back. I said the Lakers and the Bucks. Of course, I didn't forget. But oh well, who cares? I was wrong. Whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm just shocked for the fact that it's the Lakers out of all teams that has the Warriors down 3-1. And because I'll give credit to the Lakers too. And the Lakers fans out there, I apologize. You're going to hear me say that a couple times, actually, because I gave y'all hell at the trade deadline. When you got rid of Westbrook, you brought in D'Angelo Russell, you brought in Vanderbilt, and you brought in Roy as well. Y'all had some pieces there that was questionable for me. I'm not going to lie to you, but I could never expect this to be the case. I just couldn't. And you can't possibly sit here and tell me that you knew full heart, you knew just in your soul that the Lakers was going to take down the Golden State Warriors. You cannot tell me that. Ain't no way. Put all of the fandom aside to how much you like LeBron or how much you like Anthony Davis or how much you like the Lakers. Put all the fandom aside and just take a second to look at the reality here of what the Golden State Warriors have. The settings, the given circumstances of this matchup was just very, very in favor of the Golden State Warriors for me. I mean, come on now. Seriously, the Warriors have the same exact team from last year, which they won a championship with. Steph Curry was healthy. Clay has been rolling. Draymond was Draymond. And then Wiggs finally came back, and he was playing pretty good as well. So come on now, seriously, in terms of who could really predict that, the Warriors will be down 3-1? Hell no, I'm not going for it that you just knew that was the case. I'm not going for it. You got to at least admit, if I'm apologizing to the Lakers fans out there for saying, I thought y'all was going to be done first round, you got to at least give me the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know what, this does sound kind of crazy that I said the Lakers was going to go to the finals, or, it does sound kind of crazy. Because truthfully, that's just not, come on now. It just don't line up. But the Lakers, they lead the series 3-1. Long story short, they lead the series 3-1. And I highly doubt that the Warriors are coming back from 3-1. Against any other team in the league, against anybody else in this Western Conference, I would possibly give the Warriors a chance. But because it's LeBron James that they're going against, Anthony Davis healthy as well with the Lakers that they're going against, I cannot possibly give the Warriors a benefit of the doubt of actually winning this series, coming back from 3-1 and winning this series. It sounds foolish, especially when they're going against a guy who's played them continuously in the finals. LeBron has played this Warriors team more than anybody in the finals, and he knows this Warriors team better than anybody else to play the game of basketball. He's beaten this Warriors team. He's lost to this Warriors team. He's played this Warriors team with KD. He's played this Warriors team without KD. So if anybody knows what the Warriors can do, it's definitely LeBron James, the leader of the Los Angeles Lakers. And also, too, Anthony Davis ain't going for all of that. He's not going for all of that. He's been playing great. He's not going for that. And I can tell you right now, LeBron damn sure ain't going for that because he's 17-0 anytime he's led a series 3-1 in the playoffs. That history is not going to change right now. That first loss in that 17-0 column of leading the series 3-1 is not going to change this year. Warriors, they're the Warriors. Obviously, we know what they can do, but you have to admit they've been very inconsistent at times, just like we seen in Game 4. Game 4 was a matchup that was not a matchup, but Game 4 was a game that the Warriors actually could have pulled off. It was in arm's reach. It was right there. And I'm not saying they lost because of what Draymond did in terms of the turnover at the end of the game. I'm not saying they lost because Steph Curry missed threes. Obviously, those things are reasons that they lost. But more specifically, Steph was a one-man band out there. That wasn't helpful for the Warriors in terms of trying to pull this game home. He was a one-man band. When you had Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins, 3 players that didn't get more than 6 points in the fourth quarter of that game. 3 players didn't get more than 6 points the whole fourth quarter, and they all played the entire 12 minutes of the fourth quarter. So I don't know what else describes that Steph Curry was out there on his own more than that. Jordan Poole was fucking 0 for 9. Like, come on now. It does not get worse than this. And I give Steph his credit because he kept them in the game, but it was in arm's reach. All he needed was an extra 3 from Klay. All he needed was an extra rebound from Draymond, an extra point from Draymond, an extra point from Wiggs. You had 3 people. Look at this, man. 3 people, 2, 2, and 2. That's 6 right there. They couldn't even get that. They had less than 6 points between 3 key players on the Warriors team. And that's just a damn shame to me, man. That's a damn shame. If that doesn't tell you anything, that tells you that Steph Curry was out there by his damn self. And I know I'll be the first to admit Steph needed help this game, but I don't want to hear any arguments about, oh, Steph doesn't have help. He had the help. They just didn't show up, because there was many times throughout LeBron's career where he had the help, but they just didn't show up. And people gave him hell for saying, oh, he didn't have help. Or they gave people hell for saying, oh, there was no help for LeBron. When in reality, there was help, but they just didn't show up. And it's the same situation for Steph right now. He has the help. You have 4-time champions on your team. 2 of them. You have 2 4-time champions on your team. They just didn't show up in the game. You have a 2-time champ, or what's Wiggs? I think he 1 time. You have another NBA champion on your team. Jordan Poole is an NBA champion on your team, but they just didn't show up. So he has the help there. They just didn't show up and help him out when he needed. So that's my thoughts on it. The Warriors are probably cooked at this point. So we got a voicemail though. Someone did give us a call. And then let's go ahead and play this and let's hear what they got to say. Let's do it.
Hello, I'd like to leave a hot take. My hot take is that the Lakers really suck.
Oh, whoa, that's kind of crazy.
Series is over in 5. Let's go.
Whoa, this shit. You know what? No. Let me check. I gotta check because this is great. They down 3-1. So the Warriors is down 3-1. Okay, that's why. This was Saturday. And Saturday was the game the Lakers ended up taking the lead in the series. They won that game and gave them the lead in the series 2-1. So it was still 1-1 when this was sent, because it looks like before the game too. So, oh my gosh, that aged terribly. that aged terribly. And it wasn't intentional, but damn, that aged terribly. Woo, but he's right about one thing. I will say, you are right about one thing. The series very much may be over in 5. The series very much may be over in 5, because I highly doubt LeBron and AD are gonna hold back in this game 5 to close out the Warriors. It just does not sound like something they will do. And LeBron, he knows the ins and outs of the Warriors, and he knows that he cannot keep giving this team any chances. So I highly doubt that they'll hold back anything. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron ended up playing 48 minutes, to be honest, or if AD ended up playing 48 minutes just to make sure they close this game out. So it's tough. What's crazy is I'm surprised Boots didn't leave a voicemail. If you listen occasionally, you know who that is, obviously. But he left a voicemail last week, and he said Lakers in 6, which is crazy, because I'm just thinking about this. He was right about the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. He said that shit way, way back before the season even started, and the Chiefs ended up winning the Super Bowl. And then now he said Lakers winning 6. Said it before the season started, or said it before the series actually started, before game 1. I give him his credit. And then what the hell? Lakers actually might win in 6. It's just kind of crazy. Even though I think the Lakers may try and close it out in 5, and it's possible they can close it out in 5. But it's just, that's mind-blowing. That's something that's nuts. So it's kudos to Boots, man. That's nuts. But look, there's